My goal today is to give you the right mindset. But the training today is not enough, right? Because tomorrow you will forget everything I said. And you will do the opposite of everything I said. I want to give you the right mindset so that you don't make that mistake. That is the most important part of this training.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
So today we covered the 4 steps. What's step 1?
Quên hết rồi hả mọi người?
What's step 2?
Liên hệ với khách hàng đầu tiên.
In first contact, can you tell me the 4 things you have to do?
Người có quyền quyết định, nói về họ, đưa ra những cái đề xuất mà họ không thể cưỡng lại và thiết lập cuộc hẹn.
Okay, good. How long should that call be?
Less than 3 minutes.
Very good. 100 customers, how many will you close? 2 if you're average.
2.
Very good. And if the customer say no demand, what do you do?
Next call.
Next call. You have all the answers, but tomorrow you will not do it. Tomorrow you're gonna cry. You said the customer said no. Why? I'm not kidding because I do training every week. I go through the same thing every week. And then I will tell you, what did I teach you? Do you remember what I taught you? And then I look at your call records. I see that you make 1 call and then nothing for 1 hour, you make next call. Remember the training. What's step 3?
Tư vấn demo.
Great. Okay. In demo, what do you do?
Thì mình phải hỏi thật nhiều.
Yes. Okay. What's step 4?
Theo sát khách hàng.
Follow up. How many calls usually to close the deal in follow up?
7 đến 10 cuộc gọi.
Very good. Some people will pass the test. Okay. Now, we're going into the final part of this training. Okay, let's try to finish this in 20 minutes and do the test. And then at 5 o'clock, we will meet our sales team. And today, they closed a lot of deals and they want to share some good news with you. Okay. In our company, we have multiple levels of sales. So at the top, we have director of sales, and then manager sales, and then leader sales, and then closer, and then qualifier. Most people in this training are either qualifier or closer. Today is a little bit special because we also have a new leader. I will talk about qualifier and closer. Qualifiers do step 1 and step 2. That is finding customers and making first contact. Closers do presentation and follow up and close the deal. So qualifiers find the customer, make first contact. If they want to set up the meeting, then set up the meeting, pass to the closer, and closer do the presentation and close the deal. Okay? When the closer closes the deal, both the qualifier and the closer make money. Okay? So it's important that qualifier pass good lead to closers, customers that want to set up meeting, and closer close the deal. Otherwise, nobody makes any money. Everybody understand that so far? Everybody understand? Okay,
Yes.
So let's start with qualifiers. Qualifiers, listen carefully. I'm going to give you the tips to ensure your success. So qualifiers have to play the numbers game. Remember, every call is under 3 minutes. You have to make a lot of them. Do not research. You're making 1 call after another. Most calls will be no demand, I'm busy right now, rejections. Okay? About 2 to 5 out of 100 will be, okay, let's set up a meeting. And then those are the ones you pass to the closer. Talk to your team. Your team already have some ideas what they want to do, what industry, what location. Maybe your team is working on coffee growers in the lab. So make sure you're doing what they're doing so that, you help each other. Okay. Tip number 2. Because you only make money when the closer makes money. So it's very important that when you give the lead to the closer, you make sure the closer actually call the lead. Do the presentation. You take the lead, you give to the closer, but if the closer doesn't do the presentation with that customer, nobody makes any money. So how can you make the closer call your lead? Any ideas? How can qualifier make closers call their lead? Sales
Nhắn tin hỏi thăm mỗi ngày.
Ask them. Yes, you could do that. Okay, a better way would be tell the closer, hey, let's call this customer together. So one, you make sure they call the customer, and two, you listen to the closer calling the customer so you can learn to become a closer yourself. Okay, and if you come into my company as a qualifier, I want you to become a closer within the next 3 months. I want people to become closers because the closer role is much more exciting. That's real sales. Qualifier don't need to know much, but you need to know a lot as the closer. Also, closer make more money. So as a qualifier, one way to make sure you make a lot of calls, play the numbers game, is you follow a schedule. Plan out your day. Okay? So Miss Truk is gonna type it out. I'm just gonna quickly explain. Instead of finding one customer in Hoso Conti and then call that customer and then go find another one and call, what you wanna do is you go to Hoso Conti, you find 100 companies, 100 phone numbers, you put that into a spreadsheet, and then you go down the list. You just go one number, go down the list. You don't need to think. You call one number, you call the next number, you call the next number. The reason why I tell you to do that is because I know most of you will feel bad after every call for no good reason. And then you feel bad and you give up. So eliminate that. So you put all the numbers in a sheet and you just go down the numbers. If the customer says no, you go to the next one. Don't give yourself reasons to fail. If you put numbers in a list, go down, you have no time to feel bad. So if you look at the schedule that Ms. Truk is typing out, so from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, get 100 leads from Hoso Conti. Just copy the phone number, company, legal representative into a sheet. And from 10 to 12, just call. And most of those calls will be less than 10 seconds. They don't answer, they don't pick up, they say no, they hang up on you very fast. In that 100, you only want 2 appointments. You only want 2 appointments. 98 rejection, no problem. And do it again in the afternoon. So if you follow the schedule, you can make 200 calls a day. That will give you anywhere from 4 to 10 potential leads that you pass to closer. And most qualifiers in my company close deals every month. So most qualifiers pass leads to closer and close. So most qualifiers have close deals and they make commission. If you do the numbers, you will make commission. If you don't do the numbers, you won't. Any questions about qualifier tips? Can we talk about closer now? So closers, you have to be the product expert. Your highest priority is to learn the product. Okay, if you don't know the product, you can't sell it. If you don't understand e-commerce, you cannot sell it. The faster you learn, the faster you close. So number 1 tip, learn fast. Learn product fast. Number 2 tip is when you're still not ready to sell, you can send the customer to workshop. Every week, we organize a workshop. Almost 100 new customers will go to the workshop, and it's like a demo. So if you're not ready to do the demo yourself, send the customer to the workshop. We do the demo for you. If you send the customer to the workshop, most likely you will close that customer. Maybe not that day, but maybe in the next 3 months they will buy. In our company, we use CRM. It's very important that you learn how to use the CRM. Let me give you some reasons why you need to be an expert in CRM. Qualifiers. Every day you're talking to hundreds of customers. Closers. You have a lot of demos planned. Do you remember every customer? Their name, their business, what is their business problem, what do they need, do they have children, where are the parents? Do you remember everything they tell you? Do you remember? Anyone online can remember all those details?
No.
Okay, I cannot. That's why we need a system to help you remember. Every time you talk to a customer, you're putting the notes in CRM. Every time you call the customer, that call is recorded in CRM. If you don't remember what they said, just go listen. to the recording. If you don't use CRM, you can only remember 2 customers, and maybe you close 1 customer a month. But if you use CRM, you can remember hundreds of customers. We have salespeople that close deals almost every day, and they do it by using CRM correctly. CRM will help you categorize your customers. So these customers will close this week, these customers will close this month, these customers will close in 90 days. There are many powerful tools inside the CRM. Discover them. CRM also has a very important feature. You set up appointment with your customers, right? Use CRM to remind you, set up alerts. Remember, you have to follow up customers. Use CRM, put the alert. I have to follow up this customer Friday. Friday, the system will remind you. So you never forget to follow up. Okay? Chris probably put me on a 2-day schedule. Okay, so every day, Chris go to the office, sit down, bing, call Tom. Any questions about CRM? Now, I want to talk a bit about how to target customers. We said there are 2.4 million businesses, 2.5 million businesses in Vietnam. Some very big like Vin Group, some very small like home-based business making noodles. So let me give you some categories of customers. So let's say group 1. Group 1 is single mothers, no business. Group 2, home-based business. They run a business inside their home. Group 3, maybe 1 store on say Vang Choi Street. Group 4, maybe they have 5 stores in Ho Chi Minh City. And group 5, maybe they have multiple stores in multiple provinces. And group 6, maybe they're a manufacturer. They make the product and they distribute to all the provinces in Vietnam. So my question is, you have these 6 groups. Without really understanding our product yet, what group do you want to target?
Like 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Very good. So you don't want to target group 1. And there's a lot of those. Single moms staying at home, they have nothing to do, but they have all the time in the world to talk to you. They just want to learn from you, but they will never buy anything from you. Group number 2, home-based business. They're too small. In fact, I would say 2 and 3, they're too small. They're the ones that will tell you we don't have the money right now. You can target 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the companies that have the money to buy your product and actually need it. In fact, they will probably, once they know you can do everything, they will be chasing you because they know they need it more than you know. We have a lot of customers like that. So I would say if you're a closer, you always have about 20 potential leads in category 3 and 4. And you always have about 5 in category 5 and 6. It does not mean you will close all of them. But if you always keep 20 potential leads in group 3 and 4 and 5 in 5 and 6, you will close some for sure. Okay, 3 and 4, the deal size is probably from 20 million to 50 million. And 5, 6, the deal can be as big as you want. Our biggest deal to date is $500 million. Okay, our second biggest deal is $250 million. And we're actually following one deal today that might be $180 million. They're following, maybe we closing time, maybe we'll talk about that deal at 5:30. So the commission on a $250 million deal is about 60 million. The bigger the customer, the bigger the commission. But you gotta be brave. You gotta be able to talk to big companies, big CEOs. You gotta be able to do that. Final topic. Final topic from Tom. Now I'm gonna talk about company and product. Today I want to focus on sales skills because if you don't have that, you can't sell. It doesn't matter what company, what product. My goal today is to give you the right mindset. But the training today is not enough, right? Because tomorrow you will forget everything I said. And you will do the opposite of everything I said. You will call customer and say, my name is Kwang, I'm calling from Media Steps Software, and they hang up on you. And when they hang up on you, you're gonna sit there and feel sorry for yourself for 20 minutes. Especially if you work from home, because we're not there to support you. You will feel sorry for yourself and then you quit. It happens every week. I want to give you the right mindset so that you don't make that mistake. That is the most important part of this training. Now, about our company. If you pass the test, you're gonna spend this week understanding what kind of company we are,
Thì
what
các
kind of products we have, and you will come to one conclusion. And that is, there is no company like ours. You watched Miss Trúc and Miss Quinn doing role play. You listened to what we can do. We can do all of that. There is no company in Vietnam that can do all of that. There are some companies that do website. There are some companies that do CRM. There are some companies that do POS. Their systems don't talk to each other. And there are businesses out there that buy CRM, website, POS, and the system don't talk. And then they spend a lot of time, energy, effort trying to make it work. It doesn't work, and they come to us and they say, "Why I don't know about GoSell before?" True story. Every time we go through the presentation demo, you see their face. Why I don't know about GoSell before? I spent so much money already. Why I don't know about GoSell before? That's most customers. We're the only company that can do online, offline, fully integrated e-commerce. Our product is so powerful. It's like an ERP plus e-commerce. You know what I'm talking about. We're the only one. There's no other. When customers understand, it's so easy for them to make decisions. That is your role. Your role is there to help them. Because when they talk to you, they don't know anything. And you're there to educate, to teach them,
Và các
to
bạn
give
ở
them
đây
new ideas. They're gonna say, wow, how come I don't know about that before? Shit, I can do that? Man. And then the rest is easy. But the most important thing is we're helping our customers. Sales is really about service. We're in the service business. We're out there teaching customers, giving them new ideas, helping their business grow. That's what we do. And while you're helping people, helping their business, and you make money, that's great. The money is bonus. A lot of businesses suffered during the COVID lockdown. In the first wave of lockdown in 2020, maybe they didn't learn their lesson, you see it. And in 2021, we have a bigger lockdown. And now they get it. They need to figure out how to do e-commerce. They need to employ all the strategies that we talk about to grow their business. They cannot run their business just by relationship only. Customers are calling us now. I have to make sure customer service pass those calls. I didn't even talk about export. We're the only company that can help them grow inside Vietnam and also help them export. We can help them export wholesale. We can help them export retail. We just launched that feature in GoSell too. So if you pass the test, this week will be very eye-opening for you. You will understand what we can do. And I hope you will realize what we can do and you'll be like me. It's like, holy shit. You'll say, holy shit. This is the biggest opportunity ever, waiting for you to make it happen. All the while you're doing something meaningful, you're helping businesses. When people get sick, when they get COVID, they go to the hospital. When businesses get sick because of lockdown, they go to you, you're the doctors. They go to you and you ask them questions. And then you give them prescription. You need this, you need that, you need this. This is how you turn your business around. This is how you grow your business. Implement that. Everybody understand me online? Excited? Mr. Kwang? Yes. Make it happen.